One of the ways that we repeat the same mistake and unhealthy and destructive patterns over and over again through our choices of partners or our behavior in our relationships is through childhood trauma. There was this woman who was always finding herself in abusive relationship where her partners, not only they were cold and they were not emotionally available, they were even cruel to her. They were very abusive, manipulative toward her. And when we were talking about her different partners, we were finding these patterns of all of them were cruel and all of them were abusive. And she was always complaining like, I'm a very good person. I always want to find someone who's loving, who's trustworthy. But at the end, I end up with these jerks who are abusive, who are not emotionally available, and who are cruel to me. And when we looked at her childhood, when we looked at the way that she was treated by her parents, she had a very abusive parents. They were not only they were not available emotionally, they were abusive to her emotionally, verbally, physically. And even when she was adult, she was married, she had similar relationship with her mom and her father. They were still abusive to her in different format, in different forms, but they were still abusive. And she wasn't able to see this similarity, these patterns of the same behavior, the same relationship that she had with her parents. She was repeating the same pattern in her romantic relationships. She was drawn to people who were cold. She was drawn to people who were abusive and cruel to her. And every time she was talking about this, it was painful. She was suffering, but she wasn't able to see the pattern. She didn't know how to get out of that trap or free herself from those relationships. If you're repeating the same mistake over and over again and you can't get out of it, you need to look deeper and farther back to your childhood. You may find the answer there.